What's up, people? Welcome to the Casual Coin. This your boy DJ. So I figured ever since the season 2 patch came out that they're working on to correct some of the issues that they're having with Tekken 8. Everybody's making videos on how the gripes and complaints they're having about the game and whatnot, but I figured I'd throw my 2 cents in on how I feel about the state of the game my damn self. So before I even get started on that, I'm gonna let you guys know now, just like I said on my name, my channel, everything. It's called Casual Corner, and with that being said, I am a casual when it comes to fighting games or gaming in general. I don't really care. Well, I wouldn't say I don't care. It's that I just don't take the game as seriously as some of the professional players and more higher level players and stuff like that. I do enjoy fighting games. I've been playing fighting games pretty much my whole life. And being that I'm about to be in my 40s and stuff, yeah, that's saying something. That's saying a lot. I was there before. For some of you younger guys, I've been there before. Multiplayer games. LAN parties. If you know what a LAN party is, that's me. So, I was actually back in the day, grassroots FGC, back when arcades and stuff were more of a thing than, there's you still have arcades now, but, it was more of a thing back in the day because, you didn't have home consoles where you could play multiplayer for friends and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? The only way you could play for friends is if they came over to your house, split screens, at your house, or you went to the arcade and played with friends that way. But fall that out of the way. I'm just gonna say, ever since the patch came out, there has been a rise in I would say toxic I'm just gonna say toxic players popping up all over the place. Now, as a casual player, I know that some of these guys that play these games, the more higher level players, they don't really see that as much because they have a different mindset when they come to the game. If they run into somebody playing that way, they'll keep playing them until do their death sets or whatever, and they'll just keep playing over and over again until they get tired of each other, or maybe they'll play them once and block them or something like that, which also the whole blocking, then that's going to lead into something else I'm going to get into. But as a casual player, it's stuff like that makes the casual fan base move away from the game. And I think the developers, when they made these changes, I know they want to appeal to the casual players, but I think they're getting confused when they look at casuals, right? I think they think casuals are players that are maybe there is some people out there that are like brand new to fighting games, right? That don't know, I guess, like that if you press 1 or 2, that especially in Tekken, it's like 1 or 2, those left punch, right punch. Like I say, see, I'm a casual, but I know my annotations, right? And that's not a thing. Let me just say I'm a casual, but I've been playing fighting games for a long time. So I guess the more accurate sense of that would be like I'm a veteran, because not only do I play Tekken, I play Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Battle Arena Toshinden, Virtua Fighter, Bloody Roar, Soul Calibur, King of Fighters, the list goes on. I played all fighting. I play all fighting games, right? Shit, even Smash. If I like fighting games, I just like having fun with them. But so I know my way around a fighting game or two. I know what to look for when I'm playing them. I don't just mash buttons and hope for the best. And I think that's the developers when they add like auto combos and make characters like easy mode for these casuals, or let's not even call them casuals, let's call them noobs. They want those guys to, like they said it before, they want the gap to be closed between, I guess, the higher level players and noobs, which, given all of these fucking comeback mechanics, that is, of course, I know they done. I'm late to this argument or whatever, but they've done. That's not the right way to do that, because it just gives fake victories, I guess you could say. A lot of these guys, they just want to win just for the sake of winning, and they don't want to. They want to win, but they don't want to work to win. They want to, like, I think they made jokes about that. Like, they want to just pick up the controller, have the game play itself. They don't actually want to play the game. They just want to see the win screen, which is crazy. Like, why would you even get a fighting game at that point if you don't even like fighting games then? Which I think at the end of the day, a lot of these, especially the younger guys, they get these fighting games because they're popular. It's like, it's a trend. It's trending. So the trendy thing is to be with the popular crew, which would be either Tekken. I don't know about Tekken right now because of the patch and everything, but Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, they're like, in the gaming world, especially FGC, that's the cool kids. So getting these fighting games and getting really high ranks, that you're considered cool, and you not really being a pro, but just getting them ranks and knowing these names of these pro players, that's considered cool. And yeah, I don't understand why, if that's what the only reason for playing fighting games, why do you even play? It sounds like you don't even enjoy the game, right? So, like for me, I enjoy fighting games, but I don't, like I said, I'm a casual. I don't care too much about the whole FGC. I am knowledgeable of certain players. Like, I watch some stuff about, kind of like somebody casually watching a basketball game. That's how it is to me. I watch that stuff, but I'm not like a diehard. I want to go be the best, the very best that no one ever was. No, it's all fun and games for me. So, like, misplay stuff, Mirio, King J. I know got Lil Majin, shit. Street Fighter side, you got Knuckle Doo, Punk, the God, all, shit. I watch Button Check, all that shit. I watch that stuff, but I don't really take the game as seriously as a lot of these other players, And that's what I want to get into also. As a casual, running into those guys online, like, I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, no matter what they do, what changes they make to this to Tekken, there's always going to be these players that are just hurting the casual player base. And these are the more toxic, sweaty, try-hard group of players. And there's nothing wrong with these guys per se. Like, everybody should be able to play whatever game they want, however they want to play, but some people don't play well with others per se, and I feel like having the block list with capped at 100 slots is kind of stupid. Like, you know how many copies of this game sold compared to, like, around the world, and then the amount of people that are that way in these games. Like, it's like these guys don't play the games themselves, and then you got people who cheat and stuff. Like, there's people out there that, for whatever reason, will, like, they want to win real bad, like, more so than the next person. So they're willing to do whatever it takes to win. And these are try-hard guys. Now, there's levels to this try-hard thing. There's people who play super sweaty and follow the meta, all that good, the crazy shit. Yeah, it's frown. People don't like that, but fuck it. It is what it is. But beyond that, then you got people who, that isn't enough. Like, they still need that extra push. So what do? They use lag, right? Like, lag switches, whatever. all that shit, rage quit and everything, you know. So here, or use mods and scripts to help carry them. If you play Street Fighter, I think that like if you play PC, you definitely are feeling that. I don't think this maybe the script. If you like for me, I turn off crossplay because of that, because there's just way too much shit going on in the PC world that, you know, if I played against somebody who was cheating, of course I'm gonna rage quit. I've done it before. Like if somebody's being stupid online with the lag crap, I'm just gonna get out the game. I'm not gonna entertain that. I'm gonna leave. And that's that thing too. Rage quitting and stuff. I know rage quit. I don't, promote rage quitting or anything, but when you're dealing with that sort of thing, you're not, especially if you're a certain type of player, you're not gonna want to put up with that. So you're just gonna leave the game. Now that I don't care about, like, but the only reason I say the take the cap off, the block list is because they've already had. I think there's a guy who's pretty big, especially in the tech community, called Mike Hollow. He made a video about this not too long ago, talking about there was a Discord out there filled with these guys, cheaters, modders, likes, whatever you call them, whatever. 300 plus strong. So it's like, and I don't know if they're, and who's to say if they're all on PC. I'm assuming they're all on PC, but shit, who, you never know, man. Like these, I had people on that I know from on the Xbox, because that's what I play on. These people buy ranks and shit, so who knows? They might be there too on the Xbox doing whatever, and the PlayStation as well. I don't know, but like I said, there's 300 plus people in this Discord. Not sure if this still going on now. They did something about it. Probably not, more than likely, but 100 cap. We like 100 slots capped. And here's another thing too. A lot of these guys, they like they ban evade and stuff. So you know they have Smurf accounts and shit too. So 10 of those slots could be, they could be used filled up by just one person. Like there's streamers out there that more. I'm pretty sure you know one, at least one, or a couple that have at least 5 to 8 different accounts or whatever. Shit, if you look on the leaderboards for some of these games, you'll notice. I know in Tekken there was in the leaderboards there was this one account at the top. It had like 5 spaces, and it was just one account. You could tell it was the same account because it had a similar name. Like it was an account for like the same account but for a different character. It was like Anime Lily or Anime Lars or Anime Joyu. You know that naming schematic, right? Same thing, but I know people gonna say they do it for cheating to stop people from boosting ranks, but people do that anyways. They're already doing that. They've been doing that. Shit, you can buy ranks, so it's, or pay people to rank you up. So it's like that argument don't even hold weight really. So that, I think that quality of life change should be one of the main things that they could do to rectify that. I'm telling you, that would help out the casual side of things. I know a lot of high level players don't care about that sort of thing, but shit, look at main man, like the main man, for instance. I know those high level players don't like dealing with people like that either, because like a main man had a stream not too long ago as well, and he matched up against a Yoshi player, and I guess his stream told him that he was a known troll or something like that. And of course and that's nothing. Trolls too. You want to, that your block list. There's so many people out there. Not only just people who cheat, but you got trolls too, and people who just have bad internet, like bad connections. Like 100 slots is not gonna fit all those guys. You know how many people just have fucked up internet connection? I mean, the same 3-bar law is a thing for a reason. People play multiplayer games with bad connections all the time. They don't care. In fact, they see it as an advantage. Like if you look at Street Fighter, they even have a setting in practice mode where you can practice in lag, which is stupid. Like, why would you even have that. You shouldn't even need that. Why would you need to practice? That just showing that, hey, there's gonna be lag. Deal with it. Like, no. Like, why would I want to deal with that? No. Ban those guys. They shouldn't be playing these games with lag. In fact, if your connection falls between below a certain, or if below a certain ping or whatever, or is constantly going up and down during the matches, which is another thing I've noticed in the game. It should just disconnect that shit. Boom. And the dude that is having a fucked up connection should be banned. I know that's pretty extreme, but we get people who have good connections that want to play the game, like have fun or whatever. Or shit, people want to play legit. We're getting tired of that. Like that connection thing is stupid. And imagine having to deal with that against somebody that's spamming or trying to troll. It's like, hell no. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna rage quit, right? So it's like I don't understand that. So what they should do, yeah, just uncap, because I know they're gonna figure it out with how to deal for all that matchmaking, all that. But this one change will help everyone out. That way, if you run into somebody that's being a little bit too stupid or playing with lag or whatever, yeah, regardless if you want to lose, you play that first match. Yeah, you win it, you win. You lose, you lose. Regardless, after you're done with the match, you can go down. Rage quitting will decrease somewhat. I know that for damn sure. I wouldn't rage quit no more. Why? Because after the match is over, I just go down to his profile, block, and be done. Like, that's it. I'll never have to worry about the dude ever again. And I know in Soul Calibur 6, I'll put it like this. I know they didn't have a block free feature on that game, but that game was unbalanced as hell. And there was a lot of trolling in that game too. And I guess it was an unintended bug or something, but one day I ran into some Siegfried player, and he was just being overly obnoxious. So I pulled it out. I pulled out the win because he got caught up trying to troll so much that he ended up losing the match. So after that, I didn't rematch him. I left him on the victory screen, and after that I blocked him. But after I blocked him, I noticed I never matched up with him again. So in order to test that theory, I ran, the next time I ran into a troll, I blocked that person. And what happened? Didn't match up with them again. So that proved my point. I was like, okay, so if you block people, yeah, it's not through the game, but it's through the Xbox, right? If you block them, it blocks them from matching up with you. And I was like, hell yeah. And that improved my time with Soul Calibur, regardless of all the crazy matchmaking crap and the tomfoolery, unga boonga stuff going on in the game. Regardless, it made the game somewhat funner for me to enjoy myself, without having to delve all that. But yeah, that's all I just wanted to say about that. Hopefully, with all these patches, like I've been seeing other videos, over time, hopefully they rebalance all the characters and stuff and get the game right. Of course, I'm gonna still play. I mean, regardless. I mean, we're all gonna play. We say we're not gonna play, but we're gonna play because we like Tekken, and that's what it is. But we're just gonna deal with it. Over time, it'll get fixed. But yeah, if they just did that one thing, that would be dope. And also, please let Lei Wulong be the next, either him or Bob, right? Please let one of those two be the next character to be released. That's all I care for. I want my characters back, especially Bob. And don't let them be fat. Let Ganryu be fat. Make Bob skinny again. Slim Bob, we need you, but we need you. Because Bob was my Scott Adkins character. I need that, man. Y'all, the cool little flippy moves and the kicks and stuff. I love that. Speed and weight. No weight, just speed and power. No weight. I know, let's not treat him like a joke no more. There's Paul. We keep making all these cool characters and the joke characters. I mean, look what happened to Law. Like, and I have other fucking gripes about shit. I'm not even gonna go into how I feel about direction of the story and how the characters and development and all that shit. It's clear that they don't care about that shit. So I'm just playing the game for the gameplay now. I don't. But other than that, that's all I have to say on that. Yeah, and if y'all want more of this, I'll be making more videos. Try to make some more stuff. I even might start streaming again. I've been busy trying to get this fitness instructor thing going on. So yeah, but shit, I might even make a fitness channel. Who knows? But other than that, hey, y'all keep playing. Check me out, Casual Corner. Subscribe and all that good shit. Peace.